Autumn, you were celebrating so hard yesterday, so hard. So what did you have? Money. Karen says to Bill, Bill, when you become my husband, I'm going to share all your troubles and sorrows. But I don't have any troubles or sorrows. Well, that's right. I said, when you become my husband. Honey, when I die, I want you to marry Paul. Really, dear? But I thought you hated Paul. Oh, I do. Honey, you're such a scoundrel. You haven't taken your eyes off that girl. Well, that's right. I'm just looking at how plain and unattractive she is compared to you. Oh, really? Then why are you drooling? From the horror of it all. Everyone knew the wedding wasn't for love when the groom released a dove with a note that said, "Help me." Paul hadn't been with a woman in so long, he started eyeing his own wife. A text message exchange. Bill, I love you. The reply comes back. Karen, just buy it. A very old woman named Bambi went to a resort. She comes back and they ask her, so how was it? Oh, everything was great, but there just wasn't much sex. What do you mean, at your age? What about my age? I can still lie down, can't I? A blow-up doll helps you survive not only loneliness, but also a flood. They've come up with a new psychotherapist's office for women, where the therapist is handsome, tall, and doesn't do a thing, except keep pouring the ladies wine. A woman walks into the doctor's office. The doctor says, "Please come in, ma'am, and get undressed." Oh, you really know how to undress. Hang on, let me put on some music. A man goes to a psychiatrist and says, "Doctor, you see, I have this situation. Every single night there are crocodiles coughing in my house." The psychiatrist looks at him and says, "My dear man, you've come to the wrong place. You need to see a veterinarian." A very large, overweight woman walks into the doctor's office. She barely squeezes through the door sideways and says, "Doctor, you see, I'm so overweight. What should I do?" And the doctor says, "Well, you probably need to eat less." But you see, the thing is, I don't eat at all. We just have a big family, and I finish everyone's leftovers. I finish what my husband doesn't eat. I finish my son's food. I finish my daughter's food. I finish my mother's food. Well, in that case, you should get a pig. What? So I have to finish its leftovers too? If you enjoyed watching this video, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our new episodes in the future. Click the like button, it will help our channel. A man walks into a pharmacy and tells the pharmacist, "I'd like 2 packs of hemorrhoid suppositories, please." The pharmacist gives them to him. The next day he comes back again. He says, "I'd like 2 more packs of hemorrhoid suppositories, please." He takes them and leaves. And so it goes the 3rd day, the 4th, the 5th, the 6th. Every single day he comes in and buys 2 packs of hemorrhoid suppositories. The pharmacist got curious. He says, "Excuse me, but are you eating them or something?" "No, I'm sticking them up my ass." A hunchbacked man went to the cemetery at night. He's walking through the cemetery, and suddenly he hears the voice, "Man, are you a hunchback?" He says, "Yes, I'm a hunchback." "No, you are not a hunchback." He suddenly straightens up, so happy the hunch is gone. He goes home, and the next day, he goes to his friend to tell him the story, and his friend is lame. Well, the friend thinks, I'll go to the cemetery too. He went to the cemetery at night, and as he's walking, he suddenly hears a voice. "Man, are you a hunchback?" He says, No, I'm lame." "No, man, you are a hunchback." The doctor says, "Mr. Krabs, did that medicine I prescribed for you last year help?" "Oh, doctor, it helped so much. My own brother drank it by mistake, and now I'm the sole heir." Charles was getting ready for war. He put a chastity belt on his wife, locked it with a key, and gave the key to his best friend, John. And he says, "John, if I don't come back in 4 years, open it and enjoy yourself." Charles said this, got on his horse, and galloped off to war. Half an hour later, he looks back and sees a cloud of smoke, a cloud of dust behind him. He sees his friend John galloping toward him on a horse. John rides up to Charles. Charles asks, "John, what happened?" "Charles, you gave me the wrong key." A wife says to her husband, "Honey, why is it that before we got married, You used to bring me presents, you gave me flowers, but now you don't do any of that. Why? He says, Honey, have you ever seen a fisherman give worms to a fish that he's already caught? On the side of the road, a priest and a pastor are standing holding a sign. The end is near. Turn back before it's too late. And suddenly a car flies past them, and from the open window the driver yells, You psychos! And suddenly a screech of tires, and something crashes down, a huge splash of water. The priest looks at the pastor and says, Listen, maybe instead we should just get a sign and write, The bridge is out,